Thank you for trying Proficiency Spanish. The teaching method in this program is similar in many ways to how you learned your native language. Now that you're no longer a young child, you have improved mental capacity and focus. This is also part of the Proficiency Spanish method. It may not even feel like you're learning, because it works so comfortably with the way your mind is designed to learn languages. I believe that you will be pleasantly surprised with how much you know by the end of each lesson. The most important emphasis in this program is for you to simply listen and understand every word that is said. This will be easy. At any time in the program, if you want to see the translation of a word, you can click or tap on the word, and the translation will appear. The only exception is that the translations for the target verbs will not be available after you've had enough repetition to be familiar with them. One important part of the Proficiency Spanish method is relaxing before you begin. It may help you to take a few slow, deep breaths and think about things that help you feel calm. You might also consider imagining that the lesson is over and you realize that you are now able to confidently understand the 3 target verb forms. It may sound a bit unusual, but I invite you to try it as an experiment if you're unsure. You will learn Spanish faster if you take a moment to do this before beginning each lesson. The spoken words will be given slowly, very slowly at first. Because the words come so slowly, you will have time to absorb each one individually before they're spoken more rapidly. You don't need to repeat the words you hear. Just listen. You'll hear the same phrase 2 more times at faster speeds, so your ear can get used to hearing this beautiful language being spoken at a more typical speed. Relax, and simply stay engaged in the story as it develops. In this lesson, you'll be able to identify how and when to use the following verb forms in Spanish. Hay, necesita, está. These are among the 100 most frequently used verbs in Spanish. There will be many other Spanish words in the story, and it's okay to use the translations as long as you need them. Again, the main verb forms to focus on are hay, necesita, and está. After each phrase of the story you hear, there will be questions. The questions will help you understand the statements given in the story. They will also provide repeated exposure to the words to help you remember them. Select a response to each question, and the lesson will comment on your answer. Try to choose the correct answer based on information given in the story. But relax. Either answer will still help you learn as you listen. For best results, it's important that you make time to listen and understand both the questions and the complete audio responses to your answers. Each part of the story lasts around 15 to 20 minutes, providing you with a break if you don't have a full 45 minutes to an hour to spare at one time. One last thing before you begin. As you read and listen to the questions and responses in the lesson, it will help to have a quiet place, free of distractions, so your mind can absorb the story and the language. If you find that your mind isn't engaged at some point, just take a break and come back to it a few minutes later. You are now ready to begin.